Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
Talk Slam Radio presents The First Degree Burn with Preston Kane and Deacon Starr.
I don't know how to put this. I'm kind of a big deal.
Just a couple of kids who like to fuck trying to make it honest. I get it.
I rode into town on an ass. Yo mama's ass.
What a filthy girl, aren't you? You want it bad. You don't care who you get it from because you have no self-respect, and that gets you off, doesn't it?
I'll go get drunk and beat up some midgets.
All right, guys, welcome to the First Degree Burn. I am one of your hosts, Deacon Starr.
And I am the other. I'm Preston Kane.
How's everybody doing? Hope everybody has had a great and luxurious week. We're going to get into all sorts of stuff today. We're going to go into the Valentine's Day recap. Please feel free to call it area code 727-597-4022. We are also going to get into a little later why my I Love Black People shirt is so offensive. And we're also going to try to figure out why I can't seem to get a logistic good date.
Well, I got a whole bunch of ideas on pretty much every single one of these. I can pretty much answer all of them. And if you people at home feel exactly like I do, please call in. Because me and my buddy over here, Jay, we love it when, things come crashing down on my boy over here.
Yeah, stalling people out.
No, I'm just saying. So first thing we want to do here is we want to give you guys a chance to, we want to talk about our Valentine's Day. What happened, like what happened with us. I know what happened with me. I spent a lot of money, and it was well worth it.
Yeah, and
Enough said.
While Preston's spending a lot of money, I was that 10% of people who didn't get a card, didn't get anything, just got a, hey, how's it going?
Oh, well, if it wouldn't have been creepy, I would have wished you a happy Valentine's Day.
I'm sorry, but that would have been creepy. I don't want another guy calling me up saying, hey, happy Valentine's Day. It's good to see you.
I'm going to call you late night with my Barry White voice.
Wow, that's not weird at all.
Hey, Deacon.
Jay, we got Jay Walton in the house from a new charity called the End World Bullying. Jay, how the hell was your Valentine's Day? You're married, you've got kids, and plural kids, so you've gotten it on at least a handful of times.
Jay has never seen a condom. It was all right. What'd you do? What'd you get into, man? Yeah, well, not literally, but what did you do? What'd you do for Valentine's?
Really just spent it with my wife and my youngest, my daughter, my other kids, they're, Zach's already out.
Yeah.
Nick's in the Navy still.
Yeah,
he came over to the Christmas.
Gotcha.
But Valentine's, we just chilled out. We didn't really do much.
Yeah, I mean, for everybody who's watching the show, you might be looking at Jay like, oh, he's got a kid in the Navy. Yeah, black don't crack, and apparently Filipino doesn't either. I mean, this guy, dude, I could tell he's 80. All right, he's 80 and he looks better than me. All right, this guy just he's remarkable. You go to his house, he's got the gym, he eats right, he lives right, he drinks.
I try to eat right.
Well, he lives right, he drinks right. I mean,
oh yeah, that I do.
I just can't explain it, Like I go over to his house sometimes and I leave on the ride home. I'm like, God, I gotta change my shit. I gotta do something different.
We all go over there and we just raid the man's refrigerator because we know he's got some good stuff. He's got the turkey, the roast beef,
His
the good.
wife.
Yeah, but you guys haven't been over in a
rolls.
long time, man.
I know.
I've got the bar room now.
Oh,
the bar
I'm
room.
completely hooked up now.
All right.
Does it come completely equipped with bitches?
Well, being married, that's a different story.
No
what I
bitches.
mean?
No bitches.
No.
We don't even watch him on TV.
Tell your wife, come on. It's
You know
it's
my
the
wife.
I know.
Yeah,
I love
my
your
wife.
wife.
So there ain't no telling her.
I got the good girl.
Yeah, there ain't
Yeah.
no.
What you don't have.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I mean, I'm not trying to cut up on you, but
Yeah.
you
Hell.
need somebody like that.
Yeah,
That's stiff.
That's what you need.
I gotta be honest. I too have joined the other side and got a good girl. I'm in the house. I'm chilling with the kids. I'm spending time, and you know what? It's not a bad thing. I wouldn't change it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it.
I would.
Well, don't I just feel like more uncomfortable than a whore at church?
Maybe you need to go to church.
Boom. All right, well, getting along. Jay, we want you to get into your foundation and what's going on with it. Who started it? Why did you start it? And tell us all everything about it.
Well, actually, it's not my foundation. It's my 13-year-old son, Jeremy,
That's
which
right.
you guys know.
That's
Which you guys probably wouldn't believe him now because he towers over all of you guys.
Well, I'm like
He's tall now.
I'm 5'4", so I knew it was coming eventually.
Yep. Me too.
Crazy.
But no, he's 13, almost 14. We did a charity back in December.
Yeah.
And we raised money for the Victims Assistance Fund. The Largo Police Department, we helped them out. They're the ones with the Victims Assistance Fund.
Yeah.
And my son went through, major bullying most of his life. And, as parents, you figured, these kids that come home and they talk about their day and they say they've been, they got some friends, but, they're joking around, stuff like that. Well, over time, it got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Every year, he got worse. As soon as he hit middle school, which just statistically, middle school is the hardest.
Yeah.
Out of any of the grade schools. Well, Jeremy, the last straw with him was he had like eight kids, and they bullied him so bad in the bathroom. The school system has a lot of issues right now with it, and it's been going on for years. And if we can make a difference in some small way, eventually it'll subside. What we're more concerned about is these kids nowadays that are committing suicide over this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more and more and more. Now, my son really is come a long way. He got counseling for his help that he needed, because emotionally he was, the emotional scars are worse than the physical scars.
Yeah.
Everybody says that the physical scars can heal up, go away, but the emotional part, behind closed doors, when you see your kid affected, my son has always been, and it's not because he is my son. He is one of the most giving and caring kids out there.
Yeah.
And
I've personally met him. I mean, not to interrupt you, but I've personally met him. I can honestly say I'm no relation to him. And he's, like I said it on the show last week when you called in, he's a great kid.
Exactly.
Kid.
And he told me to tell you guys he's sorry he couldn't be here, but he's trying to be responsible, even though
It's school night.
it's a school night. But
Yeah.
you guys know he gets homeschooled.
Yeah.
Even though he's at home, he still goes to bed at a certain time.
That's right.
Sometimes he, we'll give him some free time because he did good during the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you'll find him on Facebook later on.
Well, like I said, we're going to be here for a while. So, I
Yeah.
mean, even if we have to wait till the summer.
But he apologizes. He
Yeah.
would have loved to have come out, but he's very dedicated. He's just such a giving kid that he just felt the need that he needed to help in some small way.
Yeah.
So basically, we came up with EWB and World Bullying. Our friend Dan McGuire, he started up the page for us, and Jeremy took it over. And once in a while, I get on it, and my wife will get on it. But basically, we're trying to reach the world, and that's hence End World Bullying.
Yeah.
Now, we've recently just been, keeping an eye on what the activity, and we're reaching Nicaragua,
Wow.
South Africa, Taiwan.
Yeah, he told me that outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nicaragua.
Yeah. Taiwan, the Philippines, my home, and Canada, and hopefully
home.
more and more.
My home.
That, you see, now this is what pisses me off, okay? That
Oh,
because of the
boy.
whole bullying thing
Uh-huh.
and shit like that, what the hell ever happened to just whooping somebody's ass?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I come from the old school.
Yeah,
I'm
and I've been to your house. I've seen your gym. If anybody called you,
you haven't seen it lately.
I completely understand that. But it's like, what the hell ever happened to, oh, you gonna call me a name? Well, then we got to go have, 5 minutes out in the yard, kid.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
it shows you how
lock and
much
load.
it shows you how much I've grown up too, because when I was growing up, it was an eye for an eye. If
Damn right.
if a kid's picking on you, you got the older adults that tell you, toughen up, and stick up for yourself.
Yeah.
Beat them down before they beat you down.
Well, you know,
Right.
I might want to go on a limb here, but I don't want to drop any names here, but Deacon, aren't you sort of a big deal at that one place that you wrestle at, FPW?
Why the hell are you gonna bring that up?
Okay, we both know.
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm no longer a big deal at that part.
All right, just stop trying to just cut. Stop trying to send personal messages here. All right, you're a big deal over there, so I'm sort of a big deal. What we're gonna do is, and I'm gonna say it right here live on the air, so we're just pretty much bullying everybody. Joking. but what we're going to do is we're going to bring, I'm going to try to get you on the in the near future on the FPW show, maybe on an intermission, maybe him, his son. I mean, cause those shows are at 1 o'clock. Saturdays. He can make those,
Oh, yeah. Well,
and you,
that's my old home.
Yeah, and I was going to say, you know your way around that place. You know what I mean?
You're still owed a beating. You know that.
Business is business, though.
Right.
First thing is first,
Well, at least you didn't. At least you didn't do it. At least I got sucker punched by somebody else. But that's another story.
But I figure we get you, your son. Maybe you guys come. Maybe get on the mic, talk about it. Let that crowd know, because that crowd has a lot of children, a lot of young people.
I'm not a big deal there anymore because of the shirts I choose to wear.
We're still on that.
Oh.
Hi, Brian. I don't take part in any of his antics. All right, but listen, I figure we should have you on there. Maybe you could spread awareness that way, and that way we could do our part, a little bit by bringing it to the forefront a little more.
That's a very good idea.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Certainly.
Because the charity we had in December, we had brother Johnny G from the MCW crew.
Yeah.
He reached out to me, and the MCW crew came out, Demo, Huggy, and at the time Kid Quick.
I remember Demo, before he even got into that stuff, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, Demo's a good guy, man.
Well, I'm thinking too, not to ride the coattails or anything, but next event you have, why don't you let me and the big guy, the medium guy over here know, and then I'll call the big guy, the Brian, and maybe we could just get First Degree down there, and just. Not to bust any heads or anything, but
Well, that's funny. I get asked this a lot. A lot of people go, you're with Full Throttle Wrecking Crew, and you're called Thug.
Yeah.
So they call. I go around and everybody. We have my partner Tank. Which, hey, what's up? He just had a birthday.
What's up? Shout out to Tank. Shout out to Tank.
The old bastard.
Yeah, he is older than me. So
Mikey.
But basically, people come up to me all the time and say, I love what you're doing and stuff like that, but. You got this N-World bullying thing going on, but you're called Thug. And I'm like, well,
he's a mean guy.
It's just my gimmick. It's my thing. People know me back in the day. Anybody who's known me back in the day, yeah, I was a thug. Yeah, I was a bully. So when it comes to the bullying part, I can see things on both ends.
Exactly.
I was handed the race card growing up, being Filipino, growing up in a nice suburb area. I had that handed to me, Plus, I was good looking, so.
That always hurts.
The guys were jealous because the girls wanted me, so.
Yeah, that never hurts.
But so I was always, fighting for myself, and eventually, that's what people don't realize is that bullies, they're not all bad. They're not all bad. A lot of them follow what's going on.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm trying to do the train like a warrior thing.
Yeah.
Because I want to get these kids that aren't bad, but need guidance.
Yep, and they already have a little extra talent and a little extra aggression.
Exactly.
Or energy.
Exactly.
And a lot of times with that whole bullying thing, it's not. It's what you said. It's sometimes they're doing what they see other people do, or they're doing something on TV, and a lot of times it's just something that's going on at home that they can't deal with at home. If your dad, if your dad's a douchebag to you, you're not gonna go punch your dad in the face. So what's easier? You come home. I mean, you go to school. And then you find that smaller kid, and then you take it out on him.
Exactly.
Or you do this or that on him. So
exactly.
The easier thing would be to, I want to get kids. I'm just like you. I want to get the kids to, you feel you want to bully somebody, you want to use your hands. Why don't you come out down there, 49th Street to Winky Wright's gym,
Winky Wright would fuck him up.
Well, that's what everybody says.
I don't mean fight Winky Wright. I mean to get trained. Maybe make a career.
Take your aggression out on something that that can be positive, not negative.
Exactly.
We're gonna bring Winky right in here to whoop Frodo's ass. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, look at that look, bro. He's like, Fuck that.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
you all.
You want to scare a white guy? Talk about bringing a black boxer in here and just look at the sheer terror on
Jeff
his
Lacey,
face.
bitch.
No. We just said that about him, and immediately he just wrote up a sign and put it against the glass. I voted for Obama. Like he was fucking terrified. He was terrified. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's been we've had a great interview here with Jay. And like, give us your website again. Give us your website again.
Oh, our Facebook.
Yeah.
We're only on Facebook right now. It's
Okay.
EWB and World Bullying. And we do have a charity coming up on March 3rd from 1 to 4 at $2 Saloon in Clearwater, Florida. And we're going to have a great time. We have the Rays mascot, Raymond, coming out.
Oh.
We actually, what you guys need to have him on here is the Deadly Rival Roller Derby Girls. Oh man, no, I'm telling
I have
you,
heard some bad things about roller derby girls. Like they sit
No.
around and
these guys are great.
They are only faithful in their marriage to X amount, and then they
Wait
break up
a
with their
minute.
guy.
Wait a minute.
No, but what
And
I'm
they become
saying,
lesbians.
Wait a minute. Stop it. Stop it.
no, but what
It's
I'm
like
saying,
softball players.
no, they're really great because they reached out to us because they have a junior league, that's a co-ed junior league. They
Yep.
teach the boys and girls, and from what I understand, that they're into the this bullying campaign themselves.
Well, why don't you do us a solid, man? And why don't you just
Get you hooked up.
yeah, get us hooked up, man.
I'll ask. I'll see what I can do.
Well, when every time he says that, ladies and gentlemen, it's done.
I make things happen.
I was about to
I
say.
make things happen.
I told him my car was busted. He told me he'd see what I can do. Oh, here's a Volvo. All right. So,
Yeah, so just so that everybody knows, I just wanted to finish up on that thug thing.
Yeah.
You know, I take the concepts of where I was, who I was, where I came from. And, you know, so thug stuck with me because I'm not that same person, but I still take the same qualities as a thug, you know, as what they do. What do they do? They take what they want. They say what they want. They do what they want. But I do it positively.
that's right.
I don't gotta leave my bike, or I don't gotta be worried about my bike being left.
No,
behind.
you know,
Okay,
like I said, I'm on the positive route now.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you so very much, Jay Walton, coming on in talking about the end of world bullying. Trust me, Jay's a good friend of ours. I'm sure he'll be calling on in, coming back in, letting us know what's going on.
Yeah, next time I'll bring a chair.
Wow,
Frodo.
that's a little.
You don't know. I carry chairs around.
Oh yeah, last show he was on somebody
Yeah,
got hit
leave
in the
Frodo
back.
alone. Poor Frodo. Poor Frodo's a good kid, and his mother loves him. Doesn't she? Yeah. All right. Well, moving right along. That is that. Okay. We're going to dive into another topic. Why my shirt, my black t-shirt that obviously I'm not wearing today. I have another one. I'm your new role model today. Last week, I had on a black shirt that says, I love black people. And you would not believe the kind of crap I got subjected to. People didn't like it.
What kind of crap? What kind of things did they say?
My decent friend I've known for a long time.
What's his name?
Brian.
Brian what?
Yeah, you know.
Brian what?
Why the hell you gotta do that?
No, I just want to know. The fans want to know.
Yeah.
Brian what? Brian what? Brian A? Brian B? Like, what's his name?
Yeah, Brian G.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. I get a text message while I'm sleeping
Uh-oh.
after we just got finished putting up all the pictures, and it says, you look ridiculous. You look like a 13-year-old. And I said, well, what the hell are you talking about? And apparently, I've been doing a lot of bad things, but the shirt was just the tip of the iceberg. Look, it's people like you that keep this whole racism thing going. All right? It's a shirt that said, I love black people, for Christ's sakes. It's... I didn't say anything bad.
Whoa.
I didn't.
Listen,
it wasn't a negative message.
all right, listen, I don't.
Preaching love.
I know both of you personally.
Next time I'm gonna wear your shirt.
No, you're not. I won't give it to you. But I know Brian personally, and I know you personally, and I think you just got to see where maybe he's coming from. I mean, and like my point is this: when you say things like, "Oh, that keeps racism going," well, that's asinine. That's a 10. That's a 12.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tell me, you're black. You do not see anything wrong with the shirt.
I thought it was hilarious.
Thank you.
But guess what?
I've got people on my Facebook right now. If I could turn my damn laptop around, I damn sure would show you all. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it?
No, but my point is this: I might not think it's nothing wrong with it. 30 people on your Facebook might not think it's nothing wrong with it. But if one person does think something is wrong with it, when you or me or nobody else has the right to disregard their opinion. You know, like that's my point. Brian, I mean, whether he's right, wrong, or anything, he's Brian. I mean, you should just have a little sensitivity in the friendship.
Sensitivity?
Yeah, I mean,
For what?
Oh man.
Hey, at least your shirt didn't say "I hate black."
Thank you. That's all
you're
I'm
not
trying
helping.
to say.
You're not helping.
Yes.
Hey, you know, I'm just saying. You know,
I got a lot of
I
love.
like the shirt.
I got a lot of love for a lot of people and a lot of different nationalities, no matter if you're white, black, Puerto Rican, Asian. Chances are I probably have something to love about all of you. On the flip side, when you do ignorant ass shit like this, I'm damn sure it's easier to find things I dislike about you. And that's all I'm trying to say. Look, if you have a problem with me, come to me on a personal level. No, this clown
What clown?
Brian
Oh.
decides he's going to throw everything on the table and make it about the wrestling business, which this is not a wrestling show. I repeat, this is not a wrestling show. However, it is one of those kind of things where when you have enough energy or whatever it is you have built on up, it all comes to a culminating point where it flows over and it just starts going and it's keeps going and going and going and going and going. It's a snowball effect, and that's fine. Handle things individually on an individual basis and rock and roll, okay? Don't sit there and single somebody out because of a damn shirt.
Well,
Really?
I think Brian.
I'm the wrong person in the world to piss off.
I think Brian, for one, doesn't think you're the wrong person to piss off. That's why he did that. And two, I think he did bring it to the forefront and brought it immediately to you by texting you in the morning. He didn't want to call because that would be douchey. He sent you a text.
No, that's the problem with today's society. And let me touch on that.
Uh-oh, here we go.
The problem is people hide behind their goddamn cell phone and a text. I'm a goddamn 30-year-old man who pays his bills. You have an issue, call. Don't text. Don't no-sell somebody on a goddamn phone call. Pick up the phone. Hey, bro, I got a legit problem. Okay, that's cool. But no, guys, women's, toddlers, dogs, cats, everybody wants to hide behind the damn text message.
Whoa.
Screw
But what
you,
if he's
text
on the
message.
bath? What if he's
Thank
on
you.
the toilet?
Thank you. And just,
He doesn't want to hear you go. He doesn't want you to hear him go plop plop.
And the same way you pay your bill and you want to be called, guess what? Brian paid his bill and he wants to text. Who's wrong?
That's true.
Nobody's wrong.
That's
Nobody's
not
wrong.
true.
Nobody's wrong.
People hide behind their phone. They'll hide behind Facebook.
Some people do. They do.
But Brian is not one of them. If I'm not mistaken, did he not see you this weekend?
No,
This
he did
past
not.
Weekend?
He saw me at the FPW show and didn't make mentions of it.
What about after that? So you're telling me you haven't seen Brian
Since the FPW show. That is correct.
So you haven't seen him at a Hooters or Hot Wings or whatever the hell you guys go?
No, I saw him at Wing House this past Sunday.
This past Sunday after FPW.
Yes,
So-
and he said nothing. I looked at him because I'm that kind of a person. What did I do? I looked at him, I smiled, and I winked at him. Then I sat down and enjoyed my damn meal with my roommate and his niece and nephew.
Well, I want to say one thing, that I am friends with Deacon and I am friends with Brian, and I see what both of you guys are going through.
Come on.
Love you both.
Whatever. Look, all right.
Brian's a good guy.
Brian's a great guy. Brian's a
I love him.
Brian, I love you, Brian. You love the
love him.
Lakers with me. So I'm feeling your whole movement, Brian.
Get the
I'm
hell
rocking
outta
your whole.
here,
What's
shit.
going on? What's going on with Dwight Howard? I don't know. I don't know.
If you guys want to call on in, the number is right there at the bottom, under the little black strip, right there.
Under the black guy with the crown.
The black guy with the crown. King Preston.
King Booker.
No King Booker.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. I mean,
Wow.
that's, wow.
I got clipped.
Yeah.
No, it
Dude,
didn't.
we got a dump button over something like that? We should.
It didn't get clipped.
Anyway, all I'm trying to say is, look, all right, it's a very unfortunate thing. I consider Brian to be a very decent, above par friend. I don't have too many above par friends in this world, but just come to me like a human being. If I do something, come to me like a man. And if you are in that bracket of people I give two flying shits about, I will probably suck it up and give in to your compliance demands. Okay, if he just said, hey, bro, friend to friend, I find that shirt offensive. Can you take it down for me, bro? You know, of course. You're my friend, of course. I don't want to piss off my friend. Of course I would do so. But no. No. You want to put it on other things and things of that nature.
I know from a guy who knows Brian very closely that it really doesn't have anything to do with the shirt. It's other stuff. It kind of was a snowball thing.
Yeah, but
and
didn't you wear a I love white people?
Yeah, and
What's the difference with that?
Nobody says anything to
You're scaring me.
Preston. Once again,
I'm black.
I have had this discussion with his
I'm
little buddy
caramel.
Joe. The man is selective about what he gets upset about. The man is selective.
Well, Brian's got upset with me several times. One time he punched me in the stomach and took my lunch.
He
money.
did not.
All right, he didn't do that, and I'm not going to put that on you because who we got over here in world bullying. All right, but
That's horrible.
But Brian's a great guy, and I just wish that you guys would just get this over with.
It's a shirt. Get over it. I'll buy you a Coke.
Will you?
Have a smile.
Just an opinion.
Yeah.
That's
You
all
mean
it
to
is.
tell me you've got all these kids romping around? You've got bills. You've got a wife. That's what you're going to get
Whoa, whoa,
upset
whoa,
about?
Do not bring up a man's kid. Hey.
No, I'm just saying. You've got all that going on, and you're going to choose to get upset about a shirt?
Hey, next segment, guys. We're going on
Stop
to
it.
We're going
Why are you being scared? Your old lady's got kids. You mean to tell me you don't pick and choose your battle as to what you want to get upset with another man about? You got kids in school.
Of course I do, but guess what? My name's Preston. His name's Brian. We have totally different social security numbers. That means we're different people. How he does things and how I do things are totally different. It doesn't matter. I mean, what you have to do is with life, you have to deal with issues and move on and then remember the issues you dealt with so you can live a better life.
If anybody thinks that my shirt was offensive, I love, not I dislike, not I hate, but I love black people. If you think my I love black people shirt was offensive, call in now, 727-597-4022.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I just don't think I'm wrong.
Well, listen, if 90 people call in and 90 people say you're not wrong, that doesn't mean you're not wrong.
I think if your shirt just said, I love all people, nobody would have a problem or an issue.
Come on. But come on, it's funny. I'm a white guy. That's a black guy. For those of you judging at home and scoring who are not obviously smart enough to differentiate between me, Deacon, white guy, him, Preston, black guy. So after you go take a long flying walk off the goddamn skyway, then come back and come talk to me because it's pretty damn obvious. If he's wearing a shirt that says I love white people and I'm wearing a shirt that says I love black people, relax. Take it easy. I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a spritzer, a Perrier, whatever you want. Just relax and just don't get up in arms about it. That's all. Look, I know I'm a dick, okay? I'm a prick. I get it. I acknowledge it. God made me special, so fuck off.
He's special.
Okay?
Okay.
And no one will ever say that I'm that person. I'm very opinionated, and my opinion matters to only one person, and that's me. Your opinion matters to everybody else but me, and that's fine. I'm just simply saying it's a shirt. Leave it alone. Moving on.
And this is probably why you got nothing but not even a card for Valentine's Day. I gotta be honest, man. You're like fucking.
All I got was a check for Valentine's Day. Here, you took somebody to lunch. Here's your check. Okay, that's cool.
I gotta be honest, man. You are like Scrooge all the time.
I'm not like Scrooge all the time. Hey, we got a caller. Welcome to the First Degree Burn. What you got?
Hey, man, what's up? How's it going?
It's going. How are you, sir?
I got a feeling this is gonna be a great goddamn call.
Great. You know, I love the fact that you were able to get Charlie Murphy as the Black Burger King next to you. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. That's great.
Oh yeah.
So listen, I was listening to your whole thing about the black people shirt.
Charlie Murphy.
And I just want you to know that I'm deeply offended by that because being a black man myself.
That's right. That's right.
I figure that, you know, it's unfair for you to stereotype people like me.
And sir, I don't know if you know, but you probably do because you just referenced me to some ugly black dude, that I am also black, sir.
Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy. So my point is, So how?
I'm sorry, Preston. I was trying to talk to somebody important. I was talking to Deacon. I apologize.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
look like Charlie Murphy.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
If this is who I think it is, I'm not gonna hang up on you right now. All right, just because I feel like you got something pertinent to say.
Something pertinent.
But I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or anything, but me and you are probably gonna have a problem the next time I see you. So finish your conversation now with Jeremy, and
AKA Deacon. Sorry.
Bro, we're here to end bullying. Why would you threaten me? I mean, you've got the Filipino Taz sitting next to you, and I figure he'd be the first one to say, "Hey, don't say that. That's wrong."
You don't say that.
I am hurt. I am emotionally hurt.
How did the shirt offend you, sir? Like what about the shirt offended you?
Yes, elaborate.
I have been trying my entire life to become a black man. I have got the size and the girth. I mean, I have worked on that.
Wow, that's a strong.
I
thought he said he was black.
He's working on it.
Well, let me get to my point here, and hold up, Charlie Murphy. Listen,
is everybody Charlie Murphy to you?
I know. I thought I was Filipino Taz.
That's you. I mean, you look pretty. The camera does that about 100 pounds. Listen, I saw this shirt. Actually, I did talk to Brian actually as far as this goes, because the one thing that I hate more than anything is when people put little quips on their Facebook and they just hint at little stuff. So I did have to say a comment to Brian about, really seriously. So I do understand Brian's point of view on the shirt, but in the same token, yeah, well, it's not like you said, I hate black people, so I see both your sides. Unlike the instigator to your left there in the crown who likes to pour salt in the wound. But I just want to say that I'm on your side. I'm with you, my man. And I did have a question I wanted you to touch on maybe next week or later tonight.
Okay.
And the question is, I was perusing. I'm gonna change subjects a little bit. I was perusing dating sites. Okay. And just
I'm
because
quite the
bored,
authority on that.
Because newsflash is that someone like myself, well, I like pussy. So I was checking these sites out, and I noticed that these sites all say the same thing. I love the beach. I love the outdoors. So I look at that, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. So I go to the beach, and it looks like a fucking Greenpeace convention. There's a bunch of fucking whales all over the beach. Where the fuck are these women at?
What a
I
strong
wanna know
play.
where I gotta go to give me some fucking squirrel.
And he's just trying to put the nut with the squirrel. I get it. That's a great reference, sir. I personally, or I used to, I'm no longer on that website. Plenty of Fish, awesome. It's great. I've had great luck, and by great luck, I mean I had great luck like 2 years ago with it. Haven't really had any good luck as of late, but we're gonna touch on that next. Hey, thanks a lot for calling, brother. I certainly appreciate it. Keep tuning in, tell your friends, and I hope you get the squirrel.
I love black people.
Awesome, Frodo. Awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if Brian's gonna say something to him.
Who knows? All right. We have put this off long enough. Now is the segment in the show. All the ladies in the world who know me. Huh? All the ladies in the world who have a legitimate concern, question, comment about yours truly. All right, because here's the problem that I seem to be running into. All right. I can't seem to A, get that date, or B, once I get it, I basically just come out of pocket, and I can't get the second date because they just kind of blow me off and they no-sell me, or they want to do something crazy like go on extravagant. Never mind, yeah. I mean, you guys get it. Look, all right.
No.
I don't know. Preston, what say you?
I gotta be honest. I mean, from speaking from a guy who has a steady girlfriend. Love you, Jenny. And
LeBron sucks, Jenny.
And coming from my boy over here, who's
Exactly.
who's been married for forever.
I'm just smooth.
Okay, we would say you got to stay off the websites.
Yeah, that's
You got.
Ow, that's how I get my foot in the door, let alone anything else.
That's terrible. Then
well, you're hiding behind technology.
that's right. You go to you go to Photoshop. You make your picture awesome. They come to meet you. I mean, what you got to do is you got to stay away from the websites. You got to stay away from the clubs, the nightclubs, and all.
I don't
that.
go to the clubs. I would, but
Yeah,
I don't.
Thank you.
I'm too busy.
My
I'm
po-
too busy to go to the clubs.
My point is, you got to just you're not gonna find a good girl in a bad place. You're gonna find a good girl in a good place. Visit the libraries. Go follow.
Possibly.
Go
We have
Grocery
a call.
stores. Grocery stores.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome. What you got?
I think I'm behind in the show, and I just called in to say hi. I think my internet is lagging though.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Chelsea, and I'm calling from Fort Myers.
Oh, Chelsea, how's it going? Thanks a lot for listening. That what we're talking about is the fact that I can't see. That's me, the white kid. I'm I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong when it comes to the women in the world. What the hell I'm doing wrong when it comes to the women in the world?
You're not really. It's just the fact that, you said like before, you're really busy. And when you meet a girl who's really busy at the same time, it makes it really, really hard to meet up and at the same time keep in communication. Because if you've got like opposing schedules, it messes everyone up.
Oh, you know what? I like this. This is good, positive stuff. Hey, hon, can you turn your computer down? Because we can barely hear you. Because we're hearing the echo.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Thanks.
Well,
I appreciate
you
it.
know what, Chelsea? I'm really feeling that. You are a wealth of wisdom here. Like, do you have any more relationship advice for Deacon? Like, and you know what, Chelsea? Don't be afraid to dig in here. I want you to really give us, your expertise.
That you do realize that everybody who calls in after Chelsea, they're just gonna give it to me. That they're just gonna break it off. No lube. You're no good. You're a sorry piece of shit. You're jealous of this. You're jealous of that. I get it.
Let's just hear what Chelsea has to say.
Go for it,
Chelsea. I
Chelsea.
really want you to dig in. Like, tell us exactly what you feel. No holds barred.
Wait, what? I can't understand you. Say that again?
Tell us what you feel about Deacon. Like, tell us.
And tell us what kind of underwear you have on.
Whoa, not.
See, that's it right
not
there.
that,
See,
but
that's it right there.
Chelsea, tell us, give us some more advice on what Deacon can do to, actually have a better relationship with women.
Well, this is actually really funny because I did go on a date with Deacon.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
What? Shocker.
wow.
Shocker.
No.
Whoa.
no.
Why is that a shocker?
No, excuse me. Don't interrupt her. And on this date that happened, Chelsea, what happened?
Nothing happened. It's just I work 2 jobs and I'm really, really busy all the time, and we just lost touch. We didn't keep talking, and I'm disappointed that happened. But hey.
Oh, because you see something in Deacon that you maybe can get to know. Am I right?
Oh, he's awesome. He can hold a conversation. I don't think he's doing anything wrong in that department. He's not too forward.
Are you
He's
hearing
a perfect
this?
gentleman.
He is awesome. So what I think is, I think that maybe if your time schedule clears up a little bit, I'll make sure the medium guy over here, his time schedule clears up. And why don't we do what Americans do, Chelsea? Why don't we do it again this time right? Round 2, you and Deacon.
Chelsea knows how to get in contact with me. Chelsea, I thank you for setting the bar rather highly for everyone else who's going to try to call and hand me my ass.
No problem.
You're the best, and we'll talk at you later, okay?
All right, take it easy.
All right, bye.
Bye.
You see, now listen to that, okay? That's somebody who...
How much did you pay her to call?
I did not. I had a guy.
How much did you pay her?
I swear on my kid's life, for crying out loud. Some people, not everybody thinks I'm a dick. Okay?
And the same thing with freaking chicken wing Carnage. All right, I want you to
chicken wing Carnage.
I want you to fucking delete him off my Facebook. Carnage. When I see you, we're gonna fight. I'm telling you that right now. I fucking hate you.
We got another call coming in. Welcome to the First Degree Burn. Keep the positive moving. That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Hi.
That doesn't sound promising.
Hey, how you doing? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Julie.
Oh, it's
Julie. Julie, what's your last name? Please say it on air because I don't want people to think I'm making it up.
It's Julie Cockrum.
It's Julie Cockrum. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Awesome.
And do you have any, maybe, I don't know, any advice for any dating advice for Deacon?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of drama got in the way.
What? Wait a minute. Got in the way of what? What are you touching on here, ma'am? I mean, did you go on a date with Deacon?
No, we had two scheduled, and we never got to get
Oh,
together.
so you had a date scheduled? Oh
Yeah.
my.
Why are you
Okay.
mad at
So
me?
it is a scheduling problem.
So what happened? Like
Well,
what kind
certainly
of
not
drama?
a scheduling problem.
Hey, shut up. I'm talking to Julie. So what happened here? I mean, what kind of rescheduling issues happened?
Well, we were supposed to go out one night, and I was sick, and so he canceled because I was sick. I was like totally willing to go out and just kind of like tough it out or whatever, but he canceled because I was sick, which was nice. I get that.
Sort of a dick move, but okay.
How is that a dick move?
Because she was willing to go.
Bring
she
her
was,
some soup.
She was souped up on NyQuil. It was
Bring her
an
some
easy
soup,
deal.
some chicken noodle.
It was an easy deal. Bring her some. That was the cheapest date ever.
All right, let her finish before I retort.
Anyways, and so I don't know. Then some drama like with his friend or whatever happened, and we were gonna reschedule and go out again, but it kind of just all blew up. And like I don't know, like I'm super busy, and I know he's super busy, but it just I don't know. Like I've said time and time again, like I just don't do drama. Like I'm one of those girls. Like I don't hang out with girls because they're so dramatic. And so if a guy is bringing that, it's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, so I kind of think what you're saying is one relationship tip that Julie has is maybe lower the drama. Lower the drama. That's what we want. We want you to lower the drama. Are you hearing this, Deacon? Because Julie
Oh, you don't want me to.
Julie Cockrum is a great girl.
That is crazy. I mean, I get it. Believe me, all right. I rescheduled because, look, all right, due to contrary to popular belief, all right, I'm a pretty intelligent guy, all right. Women are very fascinating. Women can word ways in such a way that you almost feel like a dick for saying, "Come on," you know. I mean, and then Lord knows that's what I've heard all day from her is that she was sick. I felt horrible, and I'm not gonna be that guy saying, "Oh, you're sick." Well, shit, you better get your ass up. You were going anyway.
Well,
no, absolutely not.
If it was important to her, she was saying she wanted to come. I was just
no, and I know what drama she's referring to. I since handled it. I apologized like 2 weeks ago, and she like talked to me like no time at all, and then she said,
drama right now, like
Oh.
2 weeks ago. It was like 2 days ago.
"What? I haven't talked to you since I sent you that apology."
Wait, let me say something. Julia, just tell us the real deal because we're going to hear Deacon's side. So you tell us the real deal, how only Julie Cockrum can tell it.
It's hilarious. how you
Yeah,
pronounce
go
my name.
ahead and tell them that I'm being punished for the actions of others.
Hey, sir, please don't throw words in my friend Julie's mouth. All right? Because it's one thing that me and Julie hates. It's when guys bring drama, and it's when guys throw words in our mouth.
Oh, please continue. I'm so sorry.
Now, come on, Julie. Tell us what really happened 2 days ago.
Well, I mean, okay, it may have been more than 2 days ago, but it was not 2 weeks ago. It was after my birthday. So, anyways, no, his friend, and he knows I think we all know which friend we're referring to. Just, I don't know.
We
It's
don't
one of
know.
those things where, like, every 5 seconds, either him or her were texting or messaging me saying, "Hey, are we still on for this day? Are we on for this day? Are we?" Like, I have a million things going on, as both of you guys know. And so for someone to blow up my phone every 5 minutes makes me not want to answer my phone.
Sort of stalky.
Stalking creeper.
Creepy.
So, I mean, it wasn't even all him. It was his friend, too. But I'm like, like, my best friend is a guy. And if he ever messaged somebody that I was trying to date, I'd be like, "Oh, my God, what is wrong with you?" So I could only think, like, if I actually, like, started to date this guy, like, what is this girl going to be like? It was a little weird. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't even him. It was her. But I'm like, this is your best friend, so, like, handle that. Like, you take care of that. But he sent me he sent me a text that, was just like, "I sincerely apologize for
for my behavior. And and I reciprocated. I said, I really appreciate your apology, and that's kind of where it was left. So.
You know what, Julie? I feel like you are bringing nothing but the utmost class. She's telling you what she wanted. I always say this, Julie.
I got nothing.
Julie, you have to teach somebody how to treat you. If you just let things go, then they'll think it's acceptable. So I just think what Julie's doing right now is she's just putting the writing on the wall, so to speak. Hey, my name's Julie Cockrum. I like saying her name. So what? And then she's like, hey, my name's Julie. I stand for this, and that. I will not be treated like this, or that, and I hate this, and that. And I applaud it. Don't you, Jay?
I do.
I mean, that's what we call a real woman.
Oh, great.
I mean, so Deacon, what do you have to say? I mean, because
nothing, absolutely nothing. I've got nothing on the situation because I'm wrong.
Whoa,
That's
ladies.
not true, though. That's like a cop out.
Exactly. What's going to happen now, ladies and gentlemen, is he's going to call her or text her.
No, hand to God, I will not do any of the such.
Oh,
okay?
don't do that.
Okay, this is how I personally feel. All right, I can't control the actions of anybody, nor should I be penalized for the actions of others. Now, Preston, I know your job is to be the good cop and to go against everything that I say because that's good radio.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. I just showed you the message. I apologize for my actions. Then she sends me something that somebody who I used to be friends with sent her, completely bashing me. Okay, I shouldn't be penalized for the actions of others, should I? I mean, that's like.
But that wasn't sent to you to penalize you. That was like, I sent that to you. I screenshotted it and sent it to you so that you would know what your friend is saying about you.
And that's why she's no longer my friend.
At that point, but that's what I'm saying. At that point, like, I'm getting those messages every 5 minutes.
Wow.
Like, that's what I'm dealing with, is your so-called best friend being like, oh, he's a piece of crap. You shouldn't talk to him. You shouldn't deal with him. All because of what you two have going on. So that's you two bringing, like, all of your drama into my chaotic life already.
So
Right.
And so that
all I can do is apologize for my actions. That person I am not friends with. I have nothing to do with that person anymore. So as far as I'm concerned, there's not too much I can I can say and or do.
That could be the definition of drama. I mean, I got to be honest with you. That could be that is the literal definition of drama.
With every positive action, there is a positive or negative reaction, depending on how it's
all right
brought out.
Now, Julie, I'm just gonna let you know something right now. We're off air. Put it back on. We're on commercial right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to really. Let's put it on the line. Curse at him. Call him a racist slur. All right, let's get.
I can't. I'm not.
Go ahead. You might as well make it entertaining for everybody.
No, but like that's not me. Like,
I know. I'm
that's
joking.
Like,
I'm
like
joking.
the nicest person.
No, he's not.
I'm joking.
No, he's not joking.
What I would like to do is I would like to maybe, fix this. Because I'm a fixer. I'm like the Black MacGyver. All right, I fix things. So what I suggest is, we already know Deacon. I mean, he's a good guy. He's like Rain. He's like the guy from Rain Man. He might.
What the fuck, bro?
I mean, he might knock something over in your house with his Tourette's or something. But the point is, he means well.
Tourette's?
Well, I don't know.
How the hell do I have Tourette's all of a sudden?
Just relax. My point is this: he may. What happens? The end doesn't justify the mean. Deacon's a great guy. And I just think, Julie, you're a great gal. So why don't we just give this guy another chance? I mean, it's
But didn't you just say that to the girl before me?
Absolutely not. Have you been watching the show?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Well, I think it's Black History Month, Julie. And I think you can't be mad at me because of that. And I'm going to move on that. So I said it to her, but I didn't mean it.
Oh, geez.
All right. And I was practicing for you because I knew you were going to call. So, I mean, let's just do this thing again. All right. And you can just.
If she wanted to, okay, that because of the fact that both of you and your asshole friend over there, guest, asshole, if she wanted that, you know what? She's a strong enough person, and I don't believe her to be too incredibly old school to where she wouldn't make some kind of advancement in that general direction. If she wanted that, I'm sure she'd have no business, no worries at all. Like Lil Wayne, I got no worries. saying that that's what you wanted. Julie, am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know. I'm pretty old school when it comes to that.
Julie, I'll answer you. I'll answer for you. I'll answer for you, Julie. My client, Miss Cockrum, is pretty old school, and she would like a man to quote unquote be a man. And just as you spoke on, not text, not through messages, not through any bullshit, call or go face to face and ask her on a date like a man, because she is a real woman. I don't see anything wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with that. Do you, Julie?
No.
Frodo, can we disconnect his mic?
Absolutely not.
Yes.
It's my show. You remember the contract signing? You know, I had to sign. I was there. You were there. I signed half. You signed it. You can't do anything without me. All right. Now,
this is true.
Now the point is, Julie, I got to be honest, Julie.
Frodo, fucking with you, bro.
I got to be honest, Julie. You're like a glass of water, of fresh spring water.
Water?
Yes, because
terrible analogy.
You mean Perrier?
I don't want to. I don't know.
Zephyr Hills. How about DeSanti?
I don't know if she drinks. I don't want to disrespect her.
Oh yeah,
but
I totally drink.
Totally.
Oh, well, I mean, you are top shelf, Julie.
Top shelf.
I haven't done this before, but I'm gonna send an open invitation. I want you to call this little show every time we're on, because whatever you have in your mind, I think the people need to know about. And whenever we can get you in here to get some of these issues ironed out. You just let me know, all right, Julie? You have a open invitation. You can come on the show twice. All right?
So we'll just set it up as this, okay, that you and Preston can set up for Julie coming in.
No, you're going to be
And then
here.
what we will do is the fact
here.
that once she says yes, I won't say a word to her for the whole week. That way she can't get pissed off at me for anything. Anything in the world.
All right, well, Julie, thank you for calling. We got a couple minutes in the show. We're about to wrap it up. Like I say, thank you for calling, Julie, and please call in again.
Bye.
Bye. God.
83 cannot be on the show. I'm just letting you know that. Okay.
Julie is so awesome. All right, and we're going to do
How awesome is she, Preston? Tell me how awesome she is.
She's so awesome. If they would let Obama try to run again.
Obama?
If they would let Obama try to run again and she had to run again, I would vote for her.
Ugh.
That's how awesome she is.
That's crazy. Okay, so we had one negative, one positive feedback. How the hell? Anywho. Okay, we're going to go for the what not to do for the week. We are replacing the thought for the week with the what not to do for the week. What not to do. Men, women, doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. Okay, if you are in a goddamn line at a grocery store and you do not think you have enough money on your damn prepaid green.net card, don't be getting in there freaking getting $300 worth of goddamn cigarettes and then holding up the whole damn line. Hell's the matter with you? I'd have slap you in the face with a carton.
Oh my God, I got something else too. I got something not to do.
Okay, what you got?
Don't, when you're sitting in some house that you only get a room for, decide to call a show and try to throw stones at a guy when you know this guy can probably beat your fucking ass, and this guy's gonna probably get mad. This guy's probably gonna bring it to you.
Are you listening? Don't try me.
So like the point is, I don't care if you're playing because we're far past that. Yeah, you just inherited some shit.
When the grass is cut, the snakes come out. Okay.
I will see you, Jason. I don't care if you're retarded. I don't care if you're disabled. As you seen what I almost did to Charlie, I will fight. What?
He loves you.
I will fight you. I'm probably gonna push you, and he doesn't believe me, but I don't care. If you don't believe me, call my phone. I'll curse you out, and then we'll do it. All right. And the thought of the day is this: it's gonna be end world bullying. On that note, all right. Go to the Facebook. All right. Be there March 3rd. What do you got going on?
March 3rd from 1 to 4.
From 1 to 4. Where's it located?
It's located at 2 Bucks Saloon in Clearwater, Florida. It's called the Grand Slam Against Bullying.
That's right. And next week, we're going to have my boy Tiger Bailey in. He's going to have a couple artists. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it big. We're going to do it raw. And we're going to do it right. And remember, every Thursday night at 9, watch First Degree Burn. Because if you're not watching us, then
you ain't watching anything productive. I can promise you that much.
That's right.
Next week, we'll have we will have information on how to win 98 Rockfest tickets, as well as just announced Wild Splash tickets. We're going to do the Wild Splash tickets too. We'll be giving those out. I am Deacon Star.
I am Preston Kane.
And I know I'm a no good sorry piece of shit, okay? But have some leniency.
And Carnage, you're dead.
Oh my God, thank God that they're done. I mean, one's from Canada, the other's from Vegas, and I don't know, I just hate them both.
Very poor choice of words.
Now get out of here!
We're not like you. We're grown-ups, motherfucker.
1, 2, 3, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot.